Module 5, the kicks of rugby. So a kick is made by hitting the ball with any part of the leg or foot except the heel from the toe to the knee, but not including the knee. A drop kick is made by letting the ball fall from the hand or hands to the ground and kicking it at the first rebound. A kickoff is a drop kick from the centre of halfway. If the ball is kicked off by the wrong type of kick or from the wrong place, or it doesn't reach the opponent's 10-metre line, the opposing team has two choices. They can either have a scrum at the centre of halfway where they put the ball in, or they can order for a re-kick. Note that if the ball is first played by an opponent, then it's play on. If the ball is kicked directly into touch, the opponents can accept the kick, in which case they can have a line out. They can take a scrum at the centre of halfway line with their feet, or they can elect to have the ball kicked off again. When the ball is kicked into in goal without any player having touched it, the receivers have three choices. 1. They can ground it immediately. 2. They can make it dead. Or 3. They can play on by picking it up and running with it. If the defenders take choice 1 or 2 by either grounding the ball immediately or making it dead, then they can have the ball kicked off again, or they can elect a scrum formed on the centre of the halfway with their feet. A dropout is a drop kick which must be taken by the defenders anywhere on or behind the 22-metre line. If the kick is taken incorrectly, the opposing team has two choices. They can either elect to have the ball dropped out again, or they can opt for a scrum at the centre of the 22-metre line where they throw the ball in. If the ball does not cross the 22-metre line, the attackers get two options. They can elect for a re-kick, or the ball be dropped out again, or they can choose a scrum at the centre of the 22-metre line with their feet. If the ball goes directly into touch, the attackers can accept the kick and have a line out, or they can elect for another dropout, or they can have a scrum at the centre of the 22-metre line with their feet. At all times, the kicker's team must be behind the ball unless it is a quick dropout. Penalty kick or free kick. Referees must make a mark. It may be taken by any player and by any form of kick at or behind the mark. Note, a free kick from a mark must be taken by the marker. The ball must be propelled out of the hands, or if it is on the ground, it must be propelled a visible distance from the mark. Opponents must retire 10 metres from the mark or to their own goal line. Penalty kick at goal. If a player indicates that he's going to have a shot at goal, this indication is irrevocable. Note, if a team indicates to kick for goal and then doesn't, play restarts with a scrum, the opponent's throw-in. The kick at goal can be a place kick or a drop kick, but if they choose to use a place kick, then a kicking tee is mandatory. All players of the kicker's team must be behind the ball until it is kicked. Opponents must retire 10 metres from the mark and remain motionless with their hands by their sides until the kick has been made. A kick at goal after a try or a conversion. This can be a place kick or a drop kick. The use of a kicking tee is mandatory if it's a place kick, must be taken in line with where the try was scored unless domestic safety law variations apply, and the opponents must retire behind the goal line until the kicker begins to run. That brings us to the end of Module 5. Please now take a moment to complete the assessment on page 19 of your workbook. Coming up, Module 6, tackle and a ball carrier brought to ground.